Okay, hi. My name's Amanda. This is my YouTube channel. It's been 2.5 months, 3 months, something like that. I want to first say DT, not going to say the name, but if you are a supporter of what is happening in this country right now, then you can happily see yourself off my YouTube channel. This is only a channel for equality and to make sure that, we all get to live the life that we earned, sorry. And we have people put in the government right now who are trying to make sure that it's another Adolf Hitler moment, and I'm not down for that. Like, I've seen so much. This is part of why I have not been on YouTube. Say hi to the tiny one. But it's just a lot of chaos lately. And it just, okay, returning now. Thank you. It's just a lot of chaos now, and it just seems like unstable, if you know what I mean. Now, I've seen a lot of MAGA, and I don't usually post videos. My channel is not meant for this, but I do want to stress that what's about to happen with these Epstein files coming out is not going to be good for the people that are in them files. And from what I've seen and heard and read, that Donald Trump, we all know, is in the files. Okay, we know that. But people that support Donald Trump are saying that it's all fake news, it's all this, it's all that. It's called brainwashing. It's what cult leaders do. This is why groups like the Triple K or and Germany, those people, not gonna say it all, but like we know, we should know it's 2025. 2026 is in a few days. I don't understand how, as American citizens, we've seen third world countries, right? Third world countries, fascist countries, or countries like Gaza is now, which is in the middle of a genocide. That's where we're going. Sorry, my head got cut off. But that's where we're going. And if you want to stick around and let him stay in that White House to do that, by all means, go right ahead. And then maybe y'all should hit China or one of those countries, because they are all communists out in those countries. What is not okay, other than that stuff, is the fact that Trump is blaming transgender people, Antifa, like it's a group. I didn't know we were a group. We stand for anti-fascist, as in we don't stand for the fascist government that is trying to come in, right? So Antifa is just a made up word that Trump put into place so that he could make people in his party fear the other side to the point that they would want to fight for him. And I'm here to tell you, same thing with all other people that are on social media right now are saying, is what the fuck? First of all, what the fuck? How in America could we allow this to happen? And it's partly ignorance. Second, it's uneducated people. And third, it's learning wrong history. We are taught certain things in America and in other countries as you're growing up, what to do, what to say, how to act, and other things. Um, I was taught that America was a melting pot and that we were the freest country and that we helped people in less fortunate situations and in less fortunate fucking countries. Sorry for the cursing, sorry for my head getting cut off, but I've been trying to think about how to get this out for a fucking while now. And it makes me not mad, not sad, but just numb. Like, it's gotten to the point that if he stays in office and gets what he wants, or you could say goodbye to interracial marriages, which me and my girlfriend, she's black, I'm not. I'm Native American and Puerto Rican. He will eliminate, and he's already said this, LGBTQ plus marriages altogether. You can't even be in a relationship as a gay man, gay woman, transgender. He has made it also seem, speaking of transgenders, that they're the cause of some of these deaths in his cabinet. No, this is all his people doing all these things. I wish that someone could make sense of the brains of the people that support the people that are in the White House. Maybe you guys can comment down below, and like, even MAGA, I don't care. I'm not gonna delete your comment. Sorry, I'm a little bit sicky. I work in a high school and I'm a security guard. So I see a lot, and the education that these kids are getting, or lack thereof, is incredibly outrageous to me. Like, yesterday, because it was a half day, today's Thanksgiving. Hi, today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, just all up in my way. Kids don't want to go to class. They hate their teachers. They just want to stay in the hallways or stay home. They don't feel comfortable, and they get triggered, and it's really bad. Like, there's no respect. There is just, the kids run the school. Not teachers, not administration, not us, the security guards. The kids run the school. And they know it. They do what the fuck they want, when they want. They talk to us however the fuck they want. And nobody does a thing about it. Except cater to their every need and coddle them and tell them that, oh, you're right, you're this, you're that, you're so smart. Like, millennials, we got our ass handed to us by our parents. If we stepped out of line, I'm so deeply confused as to how one generation is so much different than the next. And this is also why mainly, and I will say it, mainly boomers voted for the bullshit that's happening in this government right now. And I know that I'm talking kind of all over the place, and I do that, and you guys, if you've been here for a while, you know that. It's just this the easiest way to get it all out in one sitting. And again, give me a moment. So next thing I want to speak on, I'm kind of getting off that topic, is updates. I don't want to speak too much about politics. You guys know this is not that channel. I just wanted to tell you what was on my mind and kind of vent a little bit, I guess, because all I've seen is peaceful protests when it comes to us this year protesting the fascism that Trump is trying to allow. With that being said, January 6th really did happen. And for those of you who say, well, it was a peaceful protest. No, bitch, it wasn't. No, not in the slightest was it peaceful. If you go back and watch it, not Fox News, CNN. Real fucking news, okay? Now they all fabricate shit, whatever. But CNN, MSNBC will tell you more of the real story than Fox News, okay? It was an insurrection. You are not allowed to enter that building without proper authorization. And they called it a peaceful protest. Those people that were either there that day, or that support what happened that day, or that support Trump to this day, all have said, and I've seen it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it was lawful, they didn't do nothing, they were just stating that they want America free. No, like, no. If you are mentally there and you're even a little bit educated, then you would know that he was setting this all up. He had a plan 20 years ago. And it started with Obama. How he said he's not even American, how he's illegal and came from another country, that he don't deserve to be president. Like, and this is who we have in fucking office right now. Someone who can't even stand looking at another race, religion, or sexual orientation like myself, who is, by the way, lesbian. Thank you. And it's America. This country was built on immigrants. This country is supposed to be the melting pot, right? Therefore, we save those that are in dire need, meaning those that need a safe place to go. We were the asylum for that. We were. Okay? We're not. We haven't been in a long time, and it's because of people like Trump. It's because of people like Mr. Kirk. And what happened to him, I wouldn't want to happen to even my worst enemy. However, for that to happen on national television, I'm sorry, but it's God's work. I don't condone it. I'm not happy about what happened to him. He didn't deserve to die. What he deserved was to be sentenced and go to jail like he needed to be. But we don't get that privilege. However, the person that killed him, this is why I brought him up. The person that killed him was not transgender, was not Democrat, was not one of us. He was one of them. Sorry, I keep looking this way. My lens is over here. He was one of them. He was a MAGA Trump supporter. That's who killed the last, whatever, 2 or 3, 1 or 2. So much is happening in this country right now. My brain is like brain rotting. Every second is like another brain rot. Like, it's just so fucked up. Can anybody in the comments, please, I don't care, again, like I said, MAGA, not MAGA, whatever, if you are MAGA or consider yourself a Republican, out of respect, I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on maybe January 6th and what your thoughts on the protest was, which is what they consider it. It's their version of a protest, whatever. Please, if it wasn't an insurrection and it was a protest, please tell me what videos to look at to prove to me that it was all innocent and all just happy, hunky-dory, just people just wanting freedom, you know? Because that's not what we seen. That's not what I seen. And if you guys don't support the Triple K or gun violence or innocent children being ripped away from their parents or getting kidnapped off the side of the road by ICE agents, which I just also, that's another and last thing I'm going to say about this. I just found this out on TikTok. They're not just ICE. They are Israeli defense forces as well. At least 120 of them I read are Israeli informants hired by Donald Trump. So this is the country that we're living in. And if you don't know what's happening with Israel and Gaza, Israel is the abuser. And they have killed so many innocent people. They don't give a fuck about Hamas. They don't. And if you believe what is coming out about the fact that we should support and allow them to keep doing what they're doing, fuck you. Wholeheartedly, I don't care. You are watching babies die. Babies, infants, newborns get buried alive, get blown up, get shot to death, living in tents, and they just had a fucking storm and their tents are gone. I want to make it very clear that this is what's happening in the world right now, whether you want to believe it or not. It's real. It's happening. And Trump is allowing it to happen. He has funded so much money to Israel. But another thing, Israel may also be in Epstein files. Very important high up people in Israel, in Russia. But again, we're 17 minutes in, and I'm going to stop that part here. I'm going to get ready to film another video because I've been lacking so bad these past few months, and I'm so deeply sorry about that. I just wanted to put a video in just so that you had something else to look at, you know? And of course, if you're not on my Instagram, please go over there. We're up to almost 600 people, but you know, we're TikTok all the way for right now. And we are like 1,040 something. No, that phone's off. Okay. Yes, we are up to like 1,040 people over there, and we are just growing by the day. So if you want to join me, all of my information will be down below in the description, and please comment, share, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys as soon as possible in the next video. I appreciate 400 plus subscribers. We are going to hit that 500. And then we're going to set our next goal, which is 1,000. And we will make it. We will get there. I'm not trying to rush YouTube. Okay, I did that. We got up to 500. Or sorry, we got up to 400 and something, 60 something. Now I was taking a step back, learning everything about what I needed to talk about in at least one video. And I wanted to make sure that people knew my standpoint. I don't support what's happening in the government. I see everything that's happening and I'm disgusted. Like frequently on an hourly basis by the things that I hear and see. And it sucks. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, if you want to find me on any other socials, they're all linked in the description down below. Also, I do have a Depop that I did start. I will try to link that down below as well. And I should be back hopefully tomorrow, and the day after that I will also try to be on here as well. And if I'm not on here, I'll probably be making a live on TikTok. So if you want to find me over there, go right ahead, and we can talk about this stuff over there, because that's where all my other main shit is. Like, if I want to talk about certain, like, political shit, I'm talking my shit over there. With that being said, hope you have a good rest of your day and Thanksgiving. I will see you guys in the next.